Josh, 3 days to go to the fight. How you feeling, mate?
Good. We had an entertaining press conference there. It's got the weigh-in to go, and then it's go time. But yeah, this is what we live for, really. This is the exciting fight week. You know, all the obligations and whatnot. I woke up at the start of this week with a certain feeling about me. I woke up in a certain mood, and I knew it was fight week, and it doesn't often come round until like these times. And it's been 6 months since I last boxed, and it just gets exciting now, and every day gets a little step closer, and I buzz off it, mate. I've got to be honest with you, I absolutely buzz off these occasions.
There's been one man who's had more to say in both press conferences than everyone else put together. What do you make of Dom?
Well, I think from the stuff that you guys seen last week when we were down in London or the week before, there was a different person down there with me. Barry wasn't the guy he was down there than he was today, and I think that's because his psychic inside of him, you know, fueling him up, getting in his ear, telling him to say all this stuff. It's all right when we're doing all this stuff. I've been and done it many a times. I've seen it many a times. I've had the rivalry with Lee Selby. I've done all this stuff. When it comes down to it, on Saturday night when there's me, him, Barry and referee, Dom can't do anything for him then. And it's kind of ridiculous because like the Ingle name has a lot of tradition and a lot of respect, and I think he tarnishes it. Maybe a clever thing to do, but there's ways and means about going about it, and show a bit more respect. You know, when I had the fight against Selby and I was the challenger, I did the talking, not my dad. I did the talking, and it just goes to show, doesn't it, that Barry becomes a bit more braver when he's got them folk around him. When we were in London last week, I didn't have no one around me, and I was still the same person. He was a different person, and I just believe that everything he's saying is all false. It's all said to make his team happy and what his team's told him to say.
Barry, speaking to him, he thinks that Dom is in your head. What do you make of that?
Don't want to know what's inside my head. I'm a weirdo. You know what, he can think that, you know, like I say, this bit's a pantomime. I'll go away from this, go home, and then just have a giggle about it, and then put telly on, put PlayStation on, or spend a bit of time with girls and forget about it, because this doesn't matter really. You know, we've still got weighing to do on Friday. That's when it matters about, you know, the psychology stuff, and then we've got a fight as well. So he can take stuff off that if he wants, but I'll just say it for camera. It's not under my skin. It's not in my head.
And do you think Dom believes what he's saying, like that stuff about the hunger and that, or is it just purely designed to?
Yeah.
Is it mind games?
Yeah, it's mind game. If they believe that, you know, then they wouldn't have taken it seriously, would they? I believe that they know they're in for an hard night. They know they're in for an hard fight, and they're taking it very, very seriously. I believe I'm pretty seasoned at this now. And unless you're really, really good, it's better when it comes from fighter, not from trainer. You know, you just think that, like, you just lose respect for the old camp as such. Even if Barry don't want to be disrespectful or whatnot, he can't help himself because of Dom. So just tarnishes his whole team, to be honest with you. But yeah, I know they're taking it seriously. I know they are.
Yeah, I mean, Dom did say just then, he said you're a good fighter, but you're on the way, you know, you've had your time, Barry's now coming up behind you, and it's going to change hands, basically.
Yeah, I know, I think he said something as well, like of pedicured now on a daily, and I'm just like lounging about in my big house and stuff like that, so my youngest gone. Absolutely ridiculous. Listen, the youngers and the fire in the belly's been burning brighter than ever has done. You know, I see things like on social media, like the list of unified world champions, and on that list you had likes of Crawford, Lomachenko, Usyk, and Josh Warrington could be on there as well. Daft old Josh Warrington, the ticket seller, the feather-fisted puncher, could be on that list. And in order to be able to get onto that stage and be able to unify, to take care of people like this, I'm not looking at it as like Leigh Sheffield or bad blood because of what Dominic said. I'm just looking at him as a human being stood in front of me, and that's it. June 15th, Saturday night. Got to take care of business, then move forward.
Yeah, I was speaking to your dad. I mean, he says, well, his words were, you're going to do a number on him, and then he'll be being dragged feet first out the ring. But I don't know whether that was a joke or whether he seriously believes that's going to happen.
I don't like to say it. I always like to think that I do what I need to do to win the fight. But someone's telling me that this fight's going to go early. I just don't see him being in there at the end bell.
Yeah, I mean, from Dom's point of view, he thinks that the last 2 fights you fought, you basically had nothing to lose, and you've gone in and you've unleashed a barrage, and that's how you won it. But this time you do that, it's not going to work.
Well, it's ridiculous because I had something to lose going into the fight with Carl Frampton. I didn't want to be a flash in the pan champion. I didn't want to lose that belt. So it's ridiculous again. Stupid comments. But yeah, listen, I do what I have to do to win the fight, and then that's the thing. The less airtime he gets, the better.
And just finally, what's it going to mean to go back with that belt again on Saturday night?
I've already got my Sunday planned, I'll be going around with my old fellas, have a bite to eat. It's Father's Day as well, so I'm hoping the missus have, gone out and bought me some nice presents, and I've just pictured it, sat in bed, cup of tea, maybe a bacon sandwich, and belt over the shoulder, and still.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate, as always.
Cheers,
Take care.